Hello everyone, my name is Twane Ahorangi Bartlett and I'm a Violet Ray Twin Flame in Parakai, New Zealand. This is your 3-card tarot spread for the 24th of October 2017 and I'm using Golden Tarot by Cat Black. For inspiration, I have this beautiful masculine deck, Power Animals Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. And there's so many feminine decks that I was very much drawn to this deck. It has all sorts of different animals and short little interpretations and descriptions at the bottom, so it's nice and simple, easy to work with. Okay, so for today, 3 cards. I'll shuffle the deck and we'll see what comes in for us. Remember, it is a general reading. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm traveling to Russell this week, so watch this space. You can follow me on my YouTube channel as well as on my Facebook page. I'll share my world and my travels with you. And I hope everybody had a nice long weekend. Here in New Zealand, we had Labor Day on the 23rd, if you're tuning in for the first time. So the first card that comes up is the 4 of Coins. So we starting our day off with pacing ourselves energetically. We want to structure our day. Maybe we've made plans and there are things that we want to stick to. Don't start off with being very flexible. We know what it is, what we want to achieve, and we sort of have healthy boundaries. We might feel like I want to say no to some things because I know where it is where I need to go. But it's also about looking at your finances, looking in a practical way. How are you investing your energy in a practical way? Maybe there are some situations coming up where you have to say no for, opportunities or whatever it is, simply because you feel you can't fit it into your schedule. It's not practical. So I get a feeling that we're starting our day off with a practical approach and with healthy boundaries, knowing when to say no. In the middle of the day, we have the 5 of Wands. So this is about competition. It's about maybe speeding things up a little bit, going from a very sort of like stagnant type of energy where we feel a little bit stubborn. We might be coaxed out of it during as the day progresses. We will feel like there's maybe a competition in business. You have to sharpen up your game. You have to make quick decisions. You have to keep your finger on the pulse of whatever is happening around you. And at the end of the day, we have the 5 of Cups. So today, with all these, we have a 4. We have a 4 and 2 5s. So that is sort of like a mixed bag for today. It could be a day where there's not huge things happening. 5 of Cups at the end of the day is maybe moving on from disappointments. Things didn't work out the way you thought it would work out. It's about allowing yourself time to grieve. I get the feeling that this could be separate. These are all separate issues coming out today, because a day isn't just, there's various energies that come in and we handle them as they come along, and these are minor cards. So it's very changeable day. Nothing is set in stone today, and it is how you choose to approach your day. How do you want to spend your time? If you feel a little bit lonely at the end of the day, perhaps you're reminiscing about the past, give your time self, to sit and think about it. We have to honor our emotions. But I get the feeling that whatever it is, you are truly moving on from it. The card that I drew for inspiration is the Hummingbird. It's a lovely card. It says lighten up. And that speaks to this 5 of Cups for me, and perhaps even this four of coins, you know, where we feel stuck and we feel stubborn and we don't want to move forward. Perhaps there's something that you are hanging on to in the way of an emotional issue that you don't want to let go of it because you've learned valuable lessons here. This is about you determining your own healthy boundaries because of disappointments that you've suffered. And I get the feeling that in the evening when you get home, you know, during the day, we are busy. But it's normally when we get at home and you have some quiet time where you can sit and reflect a little bit on things, on life, where it is that you want to go. And the hummingbird is saying, find pleasure in the small things in life. You know, the hummingbird is a very flexible bird, is very agile. It's the only bird that can fly in any direction, backwards and forwards, you know. And just stay stationary. So this is about finding joy, looking for the sweetness in life. And it could be the smallest things in how you spend your time. If you're going to remember the past, and there is some disappointments that you've suffered in the past, remember the good times as well. And then make a point of moving on from those, keeping the good memories, and then moving on through and past the disappointments and the heartache so that you can create more joy in your life. So today is going to be, I think, a little bit of a mixed bag. It's going to be business. It's going to be having to be practical, but also perhaps having to deal with some emotional stuff. But it doesn't have to be heavy. It can be a pleasure. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Light and love.